Hello indie game fan, most of my favorite genres are in this video, from metroidvania, roguelite, action RPG, and one particularly adorable title, beginning with Boyfriend Dungeon Secret Weapons, a free update to the action roguelite where you can both wield and date your weapons. This adds new characters, weapons, a new dungeon, new dates to go on, and new encounters, where it is pretty underrated, so perhaps you have not tried this out.
Whoa. Well, hello you two. Name's Sunder.
Isaac Brooks. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
So much has changed since we first met. For me, at least.
Hi. If you sent word you'd be coming, I must say, it took your sweet time getting here. So, now, let's see if it was worth the wait. There's something I need you to get for me, and it ain't a thing, it's a person. I need you to find and then extract a scientist working for one of the megacorps. Said they were going to look to defect from their parent corporation, and they were going to bring a certain game-changing technology with them. So, the race is on to see who can find the defector and their technology first.
We also have a paid DLC for the cyberpunk action RPG The Ascent, named Cyber Heist, taking place after the events of the main campaign, where you dive headfirst into a new top-secret job, venturing into a new area controlled by another mega corporation. It looks to be more content for a great game, with new enemies, locations, and weapons, with melee weapons being introduced as well, where the mixed reviews on Steam seems to be a result of bugs, which is unfortunate.
This is important. Do not this up.
The developer of Survivor of the Journey did reach out to me, so I thought I'll help them along, being another Vampire Survivors-like action roguelite but with a great look, reminding me of games that you would find on Newgrounds, which does show how simple art can still be effective, where I hope that they manage to shape the game's identity through early access. One of the more pleasant surprises of the month is Kalinur, a pixel art mini metroidvania that, while not the most graphically amazing, is put together well enough, and for the low price of $2 is certainly value for money. This is a standard gothic dark fantasy entry where you're on a quest to defeat an evil mage, where impressively, for a small game, the developer says that there are 11 areas, 31 different enemies and 9 bosses, so help a solo dev out by buying this game. I instantly fell in love with Hamster Playground when I first saw it, being a simulation title where you're customizing and training your hamster to optimize their performance in various obstacle courses. The hamsters are AI controlled, so you don't need to worry about that, where it is about making decisions in their food, trading, and housing for optimal performance. Do note that it is a free-to-play game with microtransactions, which I cannot endorse, but just look at how cute the hamsters are. We have another Vampire Survivors-style action roguelite with the Wild West-themed Bounty of One, where you and your crew were once known as heroes, but suffered betrayal and fell into disgrace, where a bounty was put on your heads and you need to fend off these attackers. The art style is okay, not my favourite but it will have to do, where there is variety in playable characters and most interestingly, co-op support for up to 4 players, pushing the envelope just a little to make things interesting. Another 1.0 release of interest is LEGIONCRAFT, a roguelite strategy RPG title which is fairly interesting, where your units are placed in geometric shapes and you have to maneuver and add new pieces to your army and attack the enemy as an entire formation. I love the almost stained glass look as well, with plenty of variety in factions, making this one to get. Some of you might be sick of roguelite deck builders already, but I am not, which is why Across the Obelisk is of interest, another game which released out of early access and is fairly impressive work. Like Bounty of One, this adds co-op multiplayer to this genre, where each player controls their own character, where the art is great with plenty of cards to theory craft around, being a good entry in the space. If you love metroidvanias, please check out Hack, a game which released out of early access as well, and is all sorts of stylish and awesome. This takes place in the cyber wasteland, where a protagonist ventures through the world searching for his brother, where the action and animation in this is very slick indeed. Nothing too new or crazy in this, but it simply oozes style which is worth a mention. I mentioned not too long ago that the Viking survival action RPG Tribes of Midgard was getting a significant update soon, and here it is with Season 3 Infernal Saga. The cel-shaded look, action, and interestingly, survival, crafting, and defense elements are great, where it is of course best with some friends, but this game has grown into quite a juggernaut in itself, so grab a couple of friends or try some other Diablo-style action RPGs from this video.